And people don't realize that there's underground networks like this out there because of sick exes, and they think that they can do this.
After having to deal with her image spread across the dark corners of the internet, she still wanted to share her story. She asked to remain anonymous, so we'll call her Mary. Mary was married to Wesley Ballou for what she says was a short period of time.
I knew he had some mental health issues, which was obviously kind of led to the divorce, but there wasn't any kind of horrible event that happened at the end. It was pretty amicable. I wished him the best in life, and then back in 2009 was the last time I saw him.
Flash forward a few years to 2012, Mary was working for a Fortune 500 company, in and out of meetings all day, when she looked at her phone.
Hundreds of emails on my phone. Facebook, had all these alerts. I opened up Facebook and I had over 500 friend requests. And what's going on,
It turns out Ballou posted a photo he took of her in an intimate setting on their wedding night, something meant to be private, shared with the one person she was supposed to trust.
He had put that image along with pictures of my family, my sister, my daughter, where I worked, my Facebook link to my page, my email, my everything was on this website.
Ballou posted the link to Mary's company Facebook pages, and men began calling her, threatening her and her family, trying to extort money and more pictures. Feeling helpless and panicked, Mary and her sister turned to the FBI for help.
At the time, they were very comforting to me. They took all of my information. They assured me that they were going to try to help me, but at that time in 2012, there weren't any laws to protect women. The case kind of continued over the years and things escalated.
Mary spent over $7,500 to get the picture removed from the internet, but it just kept popping back up on different and new sites.
Over the course of years, we learned that this website was finally taken down, and several women had committed suicide over this issue. So I consider myself a pretty strong, independent woman, but this almost broke me.
Even Mary admitted she felt hopeless.
Because I knew he wouldn't stop. People that are stalkers or people that are sick like that, they're not going to stop. So the rest of my life, that panic that set in, he's always going to come after me. This is never going to have a resolve or an ending.
But in August of 2015, the Louisiana legislature enacted a law stating any nude or partially nude image or video shared without permission is considered revenge porn and can lead up to 2 years in prison and a fine of up to $10,000. Under this law, Mary and the FBI were able to obtain a search warrant and finally catch Ballou, who was arrested, pleaded guilty, and sentenced to 2 years in prison with 3 years of supervised release.
So it has given me a lot of peace. It's made me feel a lot better that there's finally an end to this. But, the end to my suffering, if you will, is just never going to end, because this is the internet and this is forever. You can't get rid of these things.
Even though Mary says she still receives horrible messages over Facebook, she feels like justice was served, and she wants to make that a reality for other women who have fallen victim to what she calls a horrific and life-ruining crime.
Don't talk to the person who you think is harassing you. It's only going to make things worse. Don't try to get involved in the people or involve yourself into what's going on, because those are bad people. Those are sick people. You need to take that. This is an awful, awful crime. It's a crime of hatred and spite and revenge, and it's almost one of the worst crimes that I think that you can do to somebody. Try to ruin their life. So I would say stay out of that. Focus on who you are. Focus on being strong, and absolutely go to the FBI.
At your service, Caitlin Russ, KPLC 7 News.